Okay, so we're about to listen to our interview on 6EVA 95.3, and we thought it'd be a great idea just to, you know, as part of the radio experience. You usually listen to it in the car. We don't own a radio at home anymore, so we're just gonna drive around and just film us and our reaction towards our interview for the next hour.
It's 40 degrees today.
It's 40 degrees today. 40 degrees today.
Outside right now.
Outside.
It's so hot.
Is this being filmed or?
No, that's filming.
Maybe you want to say something to our Chinese audience? Let's say.
说什么？
大家好。
你说好了。
我们现在在听车的录影机，因为那天录的电台采访快要播放了。谢谢慧菱姐姐 MandarinBeats 6EVA 3点了。
那 it's not one more， 还有1分钟。
还有1分钟。今天是几号？今天是10号2月。How do you say our reaction?
Google Translate。反应。我们在录我们的反应。
开始了。
Yeah,
starting.
6EVA FM 95.3 World Radio.
6EVA World Radio Station. 慧菱的 MandarinBeats。
慧菱的 MandarinBeats。
下午3点到4点，
现在听在频道95.3。
Hello， 你好，我是慧菱，欢迎收听 MandarinBeats。慧菱的 MandarinBeats。MandarinBeats 传达澳洲华人的心声，分享世界华人的故事。Hello， 你好，我是慧菱。今天呢是2016年2月10号，星期三，农历呢这是我们大年初3。首先呢要在这里祝大家新年快乐，猴年行大运，身体健康，万事如意。
想要飞呀飞，这飞呀飞，我寻寻觅觅，寻寻觅觅。相
信呢，大家应该都有听过，在中国非常火的一个节目，叫做《非诚勿扰》。那前几个星期呢，《非诚勿扰》就搞了一个澳洲专场，而从这个节目当中最佳人气的这个黄成敦呢，也是有参与。而今天呢，非常有幸的 MandarinBeats 能够邀请到黄成敦 Malcolm 和他的心爱的女人 Mandy 来到节目上。Hello， 你们好。
你好，大家好，我是 Malcolm 王成敦，祝大家新年快乐，猴年行大运。
Hello， 大家好，我是 Mandy 陳曉婷，祝大家新嘅一年開開心心，心想事成。
是的，那我知道呢，对于我们的这2位嘉宾来说呢，英文呢是他们的主语，所以呢，我今天呢，就算是我吃亏一点，我来讲英文，因为我想得到呢他们最真实的爱情故事。So, hey, Malcolm and Mandy, first I'd like to congratulate you guys, you know, both finding your true love.
Thank you.
Okay, I've got like heaps of questions that I want to ask you. I'll start with Malcolm. So Malcolm, so you have actually changed how I used to see the traditional matchmaking system. You are such an eligible person, hot-looking guys. I wouldn't have thought that you would need this kind of service. Yeah. Hey, what triggers everything?
Well, actually, I was in Vietnam at the time, and then when the Australian special was announced, I have messages from a lot of my friends saying that I should give it a go and attend, because I was single at the time as well. So I didn't think much about it, but then, you know, over the next couple of weeks, they kept asking me to go for it, and I eventually did apply.
You did?
Yeah.
Yes. And was that easy? Like, decision to make?
No, it wasn't, because when you start looking at the application, you realize there are a lot of very personal questions that you're really putting yourself out there. So I think one of the reasons why it took a while for me is because of having to expose myself a little bit. So yeah, I was definitely hesitant, but eventually I was like, oh, what the heck?
Yeah.
It is, I am single and I'm out there to go get an experience, so let's go for it.
Yes, and I guess the show itself is catered for more Chinese audiences. Have you ever anticipated, what would your desire girls gonna look like? Because they might be, from different places around the world.
No, not really. I mean, I've dated other races before in the past, so I'm very open to the experience. So I don't really have an ideal girl in mind, other than I hope she is someone with a little bit of a sense of humor, and that's kind-hearted. That's all I've ever asked for. So
yeah, okay. So Mandy, so you joined the show because of him?
No. As much as the show wants to portray that.
Yeah. So you did not join the show because of Malcolm?
It was not because of him. I think if he didn't apply, I wouldn't have. That is the truth.
that sounds like it's because of me.
It does come across like you applied it because of him. Okay. So what's the reason behind
No
it?
matter how you put it.
If you are the one who's quite popular in Australia, and my grandma watches it quite regularly,
Okay.
and after finding out that Malcolm was applying, I went on, and it's just more out of curiosity. I want to know what happens behind the scenes and what happens to the couples after they walk off stage.
Uh-huh. So
That's why.
because you guys know each other prior to the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, we met around more so in or around the wedding of
My sister.
of her sister and
Yeah.
her best friend as well.
Uh-huh.
So I was best man, she was maid of honor. So I think that was more or less the first time we really got to know each other. Yeah.
So you didn't text Malcolm saying that, hey Malcolm, I'm also part of the show now. Did you guys communicate? I think the whole, behind the scenes things, people would like to know that. I'm quite curious as well.
I think I just made up my mind that I'm going to apply. So he knows that I've applied.
Yeah.
But knowing, it was probably only a week before the filming, a couple of weeks before the filming, that we actually knew that I made it through.
Oh, okay. Should be quite easy to make it through, right?
No, apparently not.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was probably a week before that I knew that I had to fly.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, were you worried that Malcolm, what if Malcolm did not pick you but picked somebody else?
I'm okay with that. No, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
I just went on the show just to see what's like.
But you didn't think about, hey, why not staying to the end and see who's, if there's any better and better men?
Well,
Was it better, man?
no. That's why I walked off.
Were you surprised that Malcolm, when you found out that Malcolm actually picked you as the girl that he desired?
Yeah.
You did?
I was surprised.
Yeah.
Because we did have a talk before about, who would you choose?
Mm-hmm.
And we both agreed to choose someone that we liked and not just randomly choose someone.
Okay, and you didn't know Mandy actually quite liked you?
No, I mean, very platonic up to that point, because I think the last 2 months leading up to it, I was busy packing my life to go overseas. And then during the month of November, I was traveling a lot. I went to Korea and then went to Malaysia to spend time with my grandma as well. And when I came back, they flew me straight to Melbourne to do filming of the thing. So when I literally touched down in Perth, I only had 1.5 days, and I went off to Hong Kong to just prepare for the show, and then went to China early as well. So we didn't get to spend much time together before then. Yeah. So I didn't have much feeling as to where she was coming from.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh. So you were surprised too when she would like to
Should we even get this?
I was a bit surprised. I think my reaction was a little bit shocked because I didn't know that was the case.
You look very calm.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. There was another girl who picked you.
Yeah, that was very flattering.
Uh-huh.
I guess the advantage this time was the fact that they got to see some of the boys' video before the show.
Yeah.
As you know, SBS did an Australia public vote, and my video was amongst them.
Yeah.
And I think they saw it, so they got to see.
I think they call you 最佳人气王 but you are the most popular candidates amongst the rest.
That was just by the vote. I think SBS did a vote to see which guy
That's
did
your,
the public want to see
nickname now.
most on the show, and I happen to be the one that came out top.
All right, so now that you guys are officially together, so are you guys in love?
Yeah, it was. I'm very serious about Mandy. We spent some time talking after the show. I was still in Hong Kong and she was in Perth. And I said, look, if you're serious, I'll come back over Christmas. And so I actually bought a last minute ticket to come back over Christmas, and we came back and we discussed what was going to happen. So,
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's fine.
So will we hear some good news soon, maybe?
they say there is the show will pay for the wedding if we get married within this year, but it's not gonna, I don't think that's likely to
I look at the Chinese calendar. Apparently, the year of monkey is good for it.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Hey, just one more question that I'd like to hear your opinions. What tips or what would you like to tell our listeners about finding true love through the modern and unconventional matchmaking system?
I say, having gone through it now, you just have to be very open to the experience. Life is a very funny, mysterious thing, so you never know what's going to happen. I certainly plan on walking away with anyone when I'm on the show, just there for the experience. But just so happen I did walk away with someone great, so you just never know. Just be open to those unconventional ways of nowadays. So,
Yeah. Mandy, what do you think?
I think you should just give it a try and just follow your heart.
Yeah, I think that's like I just said, at the beginning, it's just changed, how I views about all the online dating site and all the matchmaking system, and I think you guys inspire me somehow. Yeah, that's really good. Okay, Malcolm, you sing really well on the stage. You said that you wrote the songs.
yes, I did.
For the girls that you desire.
Yeah, it was just more of a gift to the girls on stage.
Okay.
It's a song I wrote a very long time ago, and it was when I was back in uni and single.
Yeah.
And I've always dreamed what it would feel and sound like if I had met the one,
Yeah.
but without actually having met the one yet. So
Yeah.
that's essentially what the song is about.
Oh wow. Okay. You didn't think of Mandy, right? When you sang it on the stage, it's like, were you?
On the
Thinking.
stage, yeah, I was just trying to enjoy the experience.
Yeah.
And do my best with the song, because it does come from a place that is very deep and important to me as well. So hopefully it did touch the hearts of others, and including Mandy.
That's very touching. Were you touched when you were on the stage? Did he sing well? He did. He did, right? Yeah. Would you like to, I'll give you a chance now to show your love.
Show my
Because
love.
when you sang it on the stage, you're singing to 24 ladies in front of you. Now you've got your true love. So would you like to do it, in the studios and
Sure, why not?
show your love to her?
God, it's featured on the radio now. No, it's a bit embarrassing. I can't believe it's on radio.
I can't sleep because of you. Can't wait till the next meeting and talk about absolutely everything, yeah. And I'll do anything for you, 'cause you're my everything to me. You make me feel
I can't believe that, seriously. This is weird hearing myself. album radio.
Come to mind.
That's a very lovely song. And once again, I'd like to thank Malcolm and Mandy for coming in and joining MandarinBeats today. And I just wish that I hope to hear some good news soon. Really.